In 2021, I played Valorant for the first time after some college friends convinced me to download the game and give it a try.
Stakes. Oh, get her! Please get her! Oh my god!
Sean!
I was absolute dog shit at it.
But after playing Valorant a little bit more, I started to get kind of addicted to it. As the hours started to pile up, I made it my goal to hit the elusive rank of Immortal, Valorant's second highest ranked division. After thousands of hours of aim training, VOD review, and just playing the goddamn game itself, I still wasn't able to hit Immortal. I decided enough was enough, and that if I couldn't hit Immortal within 100 streams, I would give up going for it forever. If this sounds familiar at all to you guys, it's because I've been tricking all of y'all to fucking suck my own dick. Cut it, print it, put it in. If this sounds familiar at all, you guys, it's because I've actually been tricking you all these last few uploads into watching this series where I try to hit Immortal within 100 streams. But I just wanted to cut all the bullshit, all the bloat, and I just wanted to get down to the meat and potatoes. And so this video is going to be all about how I hit my new peak rank.
Chapter 1. The GOAT emerges.
Where we last left off, I had just made it back to the big green rank using Valorant's most broken agent at the time, Clove. I feel like I really started to harness what makes Clove so broken, i.e. their abilities. I started to get extremely comfortable using their smokes, and was really enjoying the high impact this agent has beyond the grave.
Though I definitely did not use the overheal correctly at all, ever. I would just kill a guy, and then I would just mash the fucking C key as fast as I could to just get the overheal, become Sonic the Hedgehog for 2 fucking seconds and then just die immediately, or just not find anybody, and so I just waste the ability completely. Despite how hard I was balling the fuck out on the Scottish agent, I was hitting a bit of a wall where I was just winning and losing alternatively, where it didn't look like I was going to be ranking up at all. Now at this point in time, I had absolutely no Valorant coach. Wuhujin vanished just as the Fire Nation had attacked, and my current coach, who's a 15-year-old Radiant player, had to suddenly stop coaching me because school was getting too busy for him. So it was on me to figure out how to break through this obstacle alone. Or so I had thought, because out of the blue, I got a DM from someone I had never expected to message me ever.
Yo, saw your latest vid. IMO, you should consider switching to Sentinel, such as KJ or Cypher, if you're serious about hitting Immortal.
And then this is where like Dope Eye, the coach, messages me. Yes, sir. And I show like, I got him to like read out his actual message that he said to me. In the video. Yeah, it was really cool. Just when I thought I exhausted every coaching resource I have, the literal GOAT comes out of nowhere to dispense some sagely advice. If there's one person I'd take coaching advice from over anybody else, it's Dope Eye. This guy has hit peak rank 1 in Valorant before, been Radiant more times than I could ever dream of, and has actually played legitimate semi-pro Valorant before. Plus, he's also helped a countless amount of his students reach their dream rank as well. This guy is the real deal through and through. So when he gives my goofy ass advice, I'm sitting my ass down and listening to it. The main GOAT himself suggested that I switch from Clove over to more passive sentinels like Killjoy or Cypher. The reason for this is twofold. One, my KD indicated that I was having a lot of trouble finding favorable fights for myself, and Clove is an agent where you absolutely need to know how to take favorable fights, since their kit favors a duelist type playstyle similar to agents like Phoenix or ISO. Two, Sentinel makes it brain dead easy to tell when a fight is favorable because agents like Killjoy or Cypher have util that visually and auditorially cue up a favorable fight. Uh-oh, here comes more nerd shit. Dope Eye also pointed out that agents like Clove are simple in their design in that they need the player to be good at raw gunfights. But as a Sentinel, you can play way more creatively for kills on defense, and on attack, you can trade your teammates and lurk, which make finding good fights 10 times easier.
As a Valorant player, I can say that my strengths lie more within my game sense than my mechanics and my ability to win a 50-50, because I'm a 28-year-old geriatric man whose hairline is receding since I was 16 years old.
Yo, flashbang trigger warning for anybody. So on paper, Dope Eye's idea to try out Senti is genius because Sentinel players rely a whole lot more on timings and game knowledge to close out their kills. Seeing as I floated between Diamond and Ascendant for like the last 4 acts, I was totally down to make a change if it meant that I could potentially evolve as a Valorant player. So with that, I got to work on transforming into a Sentinel player.
Chapter 2. The Rise of the Sentinel.
If you've ever watched Haikyuu, peak fiction by the way, if you have not watched Haikyuu before, or even if there's even an ounce of competitive player in your body, you need to watch this show. You will, like, I'm serious, like, stop watching this fucking video right now and go watch Haikyuu, please. Thank you. Love you. Aww. But yeah, anyway, if you've ever watched Haikyuu, they discuss players who have natural talent and aptitude for the game. Players like this are usually casually referred to as geniuses. Now, on the other hand, there are players where these things don't come naturally, and these players need to spend a lot of time and effort to become proficient at any specific aspect of their gameplay. I fall into that second category for sure, because it takes me an excruciatingly long time to learn even the most basic of concepts when picking up any new game or skill, which is why I have so many hours in Valorant despite only hitting green rank. Now on paper, Sentinel looks very easy to play. You lurk a little bit, you watch the flank, but in practice, this was actually a very hard concept to learn since Sentinels actually have a little bit more depth than I had thought originally. What are good setups for my sights? How does lurking work? What makes a good lurk timing? What's a good time to flank? How do I train my teammates effectively? Why is trying to put Cypher's stupid ass camera on the wall so fucking hard for no reason? All of these questions turned my brain to absolute mashed potatoes and made me question why I'm even doing this shit in the first place. To put it briefly, I was lost. No GPS, no navigation.
One smoke.
Healing over here.
74.
Last player standing.
I am not gonna kill you.
That shit. I was like, oh damn.
I fucked up this camera.
With the drone.
Are you fucking kidding?
Attackers win.
Our Clove's not smoking shit.
I had no idea what I was doing that game.
I got sent packing back to Diamond 3 and honestly felt pretty lost after some tough L's. So I decided to do some labbing with setups and analyze a Nats VOD or two just to see how the big dogs play Sentinel. And after a little bit of time, things started to click a lot faster than I thought they would have.
One's pushing it.
One enemy.
Oh my god, but what if?
One enemy. Spike planted. One enemy. It's Albert's never. I've got to make my decision. It's time to be my moment.
Hey, thanks for the care.
There's something right.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the first time. Oh my god. No way.
I'm so proud of you, Fang.
Wow, I've never been to Senate before. It's crazy, dude.
Last player standing. All my life is over.
One spawn inside.
One enemy remaining.
4 bullets.
God damn.
Attackers win.
Guys, have a good day. Thanks for getting me to rank up. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but we got it done. It ain't pretty, but we got it done.
First win in a while, and I played like a...
Let's go! Let's go, baby. We're back. We're back, bro. After a year, after nearly a year without and I boosted out of my goddamn mind here. Look at my fucking, look at how I did, bro. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We're back.
Somehow I managed to find my flow completely and get back to the beautiful rank of Ascendant 2, despite not hitting that rank in over a year. Dopai's advice was taking form way more quickly than I thought it was going to. Despite this large, booming success, there was still one thorn in my side during this part of the journey, and that was this new map that Valorant decided to put in where you could, haha, fall off the edge, funny, Abyss. Yeah, you can fall off Abyss. Basically, every time I got this map, it was an auto lose. I'm not kidding. This map was plaguing my entire existence. For whatever reason, whenever Valorant adds a big map where rotating takes a long time and there's a lot of long sight lines, I struggle immensely at it. Maybe because I don't play retake too often on most maps, because nobody in my rank fucking ever does that, and I'm okay at aiming, but I'm still pretty cheeks when it comes to dry 50-50 duels. Dopai had absolutely 100% earned my trust as a wisdom giver during this entire process, so I decided I would try and pick his brain to see if I could find some solutions on how to win on this map for once. And like before, he gave me a simple, clear-cut solution in the name of an agent called Vice. I had never considered playing Vice because at the time she wasn't really meta, as a lot of players were still trying to figure out how she worked. But doozy showed me a beautiful setup that basically locked down all of B site, and attacks seemed pretty intuitive as well. Put up her wall to watch the flank, throw your flash through the wall, and boom, your teammate's on the site. One of the reasons why Vice is hyper broken right now in the competitive Val meta is that she excels really well at holding sites and isolating 1v1 fights, thanks to her thorns and her unbreakable wall. If I was able to unlock even a sliver of the potential within this agent, who knows how far I could climb.
And luckily, it didn't take very long to unlock that sliver of potential that I was talking about.
Spike down, B. One enemy remaining.
Leon's on site with me. I need help. Actually, I got her. Wait, fuck, wrong clip. Oh, shit. Look, Vice Impact. Wow, so cool. All jokes aside, rolling into what was Thanksgiving Day, I was feeling really good, even during my warm-up. Like, I think I'm moving so like systematically.
3 down.
Come here, bitch. Get him on the chin. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't lose. Gecko play B as well. Oh, never mind. Hey, GG guys. That's a W for me. I got 1 RR. Holy shit, what the fuck? Nice work. Happy Thanksgiving. Good team. They made it fucking easy as shit, bro. Oh, he was so late.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Nice, GG, guys. You can't stop winning. I don't know. I'm kind of getting dragged by my ankles, but it's okay. All right, last game of the day. Let's fucking rip it. Again, I'm trying very hard to contain my excitement. I know that sounded incredibly sarcastic, but my little heart is beating like a little rabbit. But also, who fucking cares, man? We're up for the day. I'm happy. Regardless, I'm happy. Green 3 is on the horizon. We'll see. We shall see. But either way, I'm proud of that. You know, I'm thankful we're getting so lucky today with our teams.
Usually I'm a very emotionally driven player where my mental is absolutely easily affected by things that occur that I can't control, like how my teammates are doing, what the result of the game was, etc. But today, I was locked the fuck in. Nothing was going to rip me out of this beautiful flow state that I had found. This was it. One win separated me from a peak I'd never seen before. A rank icon never shown beside my name. I'd never been this high on my climb before, and I wasn't going to let this chance slip away from me. Not when I'd worked so goddamn hard to make it here in the first place. Especially when this final game of the day started with us down tremendously in the first half.
One enemy remaining.
You can't strip.
She's in. Nice, good shit.
Flashing.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Die.
Oh, good.
Go away.
Cypher dead.
They're both there.
And you were doing so well.
Suppressing fire!
You died.
Back to us. Jet and Clover A. Both right.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy is A-Link. He gets a free B site.
Oh, I can't push that.
Irrelevant.
Could be two.
Down.
Planner.
Enemy kill.
Spike planted.
Alright, we chill now. We win.
One enemy remaining.
There.
That's it.
Thorns
Last there
activated.
too.
Yeah, I'm chilling. He's got ult. And I have a flash for him if he comes out.
I'm holding jump up.
Here.
Can you just jiggle off flash?
Blinding. Good hit.
Just don't peek, Vice. Just wait for it.
No, just wait for my contact.
Nice, GG guys.
Pepper is over.
Attackers win.
Have a good day, guys. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, man.
Oh, we're finally here. Wow, dude. Awesome, dude. That's so sick. I'm just like the number one thing I'm feeling right now is just like relief. Like I'm so relieved to finally like be here. Like after all the work I've been doing to like get better at this game, I am so thankful that some of it is starting to like. Granted, like these aren't like super high impact games, and I'm getting lucky a fair amount of the time, but you know. Even if you crawl across the finish line, you still cross the finish line. You know? So, I'm happy about this. It's been tough, man. The only thing that separates me from Immortal 1 is 90 RR. Which is fucking crazy, dude. I'm Ascendant 3, dude. Holy fuck. I've never been Ascendant 3 in my life before. We're like so close, yet so far. That's sick, man. That's sick. I'm super stoked about that. First time in Ascendant 3 ever. Ever. Wowee, bro.
And as I saw the enemy team's numbers thinning out as the round progressed, I knew that I had finally done it. I was an Ascendant 3 player after years of struggling to climb in this brutal, unforgiving game.
That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you catch a lucky break, and who knows, maybe I go all the way back down to like fucking diamond.
Chapter 3. The Plunge.
Of course, the Valorant ranked ladder is actually a mountain that becomes infinitely more steep as you traverse its extremely harsh climate. And there are no footholds, making it much easier to plummet downward than it is to pull yourself up towards the summit. And oh fuck did I fall off, man. I had dropped out of Ascendant 3 just as quickly as I had gotten into it. And this did devastating amounts of damage to my mental. I began to put even more pressure onto myself based on my results and other factors out of my control like my teammates and their actions. My streams became echo chambers of misery as I whinged, whined, coped, seethed, and raged. I made ridiculous excuses for my bad plays and didn't do nearly enough to celebrate and reinforce my good ones. I'm back.
Wow.
One tapped! And my team still isn't up! What is going on? Why are we not?
Days where I wasn't winning my games were ruined as I would carry my anger and resentment into the rest of my day. If you are going to bed with stress-induced headaches induced by a silly anime shooting game where people meow at each other for skins and go, "Good boy!" you might be taking the game a little bit too seriously. After all, video games are supposed to be fun ways to pass the time in our stressful day-to-day lives. I was looking up agent win rates, like specific agent win rates, to see which agent was doing slightly better than another one, and expected to be just as good with that new agent that I'd never played in my goddamn life before as the ones I'd literally been putting hundreds of hours into prior. The harsh truth is, you can hit your dream rank on any agent. Yes, even Harbor. Please don't play Harbor. He's really fucking bad right now. Just wait till the rework, dog, I'm telling you. But I refused to put the work in and tried to cut corners despite hard work being the one thing that helped me get to this new peak in the first place. I realized the error of my thinking and picked up Yoru for a short period of time, even going back to getting coaching from Woohoojin as well as some other noteworthy coaches. I made it back into Ascendant 2 again after seeing a steep drop into Diamond, but of course I repeated the mistakes and bad mental process again after falling back out of Ascendant. I just hadn't learned my lesson. Genuinely, in real life, I felt like a huge piece of shit. I felt stupid, I felt inept, I feel like I would never succeed and that I would never understand how to break past this barrier in my gameplay. It felt like hitting my dream rank of Immortal was an absolute pipe dream, and that I was just too dumb to figure out how to do it. Especially when I had gotten so goddamn close, literally only 90 RR away from hitting this goal.
Epilogue.
I'm just gonna read this last part off the script because like I just want to be like real about this shit because this is the epilogue. We're like done with like the theatrics now. But after all this happened, I had a lot of personal stuff happen in my real life, which I had to move out of my apartment. So in the 2 months that I had moved out of my apartment and was looking for a new place, I couldn't play Valorant consistently. Basically, my setup was at home with my parents, and my job was in the city. So I would spend the week in the city working, and the rest of my time on the weekends at home. But I would also hang out with friends and stuff, so playing Valorant consistently was an absolute impossibility. During this time, I reflected a lot on myself and what I really wanted out of life and what was making me happy. And I think genuinely trying to go for this challenge and putting so much pressure onto myself was severely ruining my mental health, along with just all the IRL stuff that I was dealing with at the time. I decided that at this point, I was gonna make some healthy changes in my life so that Valorant was the only thing that I felt I had going for me. I wanted to put my degree to use, so I've started studying Python programming again to see if I could get a software development job. I started eating a lot healthier and going to the gym so that way I could feel better about the way I perceive myself and the way that I feel. I wanted to create more content, so I made a vow to try and upload to this channel monthly. Sorry, by the way, that this video is fucking late because it's definitely not like right now. It's August. This video is coming out in September, absolutely for sure.
Yeah, so I absolutely fucking lied about that.
I wanted to stop isolating myself from the world around me. So this summer, I have said yes to every friend that has asked me to hang out and have tried to connect with the world around me as much as I could. And I've been touching a whole lot more grass, which is also pretty cool too. So what is exactly happening now? Am I done with this challenge? Am I just fucking throwing in the towel? Have I become a grass toucher permanently? Fuck no, dude. I've spent like $2,000 on this fuck-ass stupid game, bro. Of course I'm gonna keep playing it. I love Valorant to death. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. That being said, I think the break from Valorant had improved my outlook on life, as well as my outlook on Valorant itself. I'm still gunning for Immortal, but at this point, I am not willing to destroy my mental health in the process. I went back to playing the Sentinels that I was getting good at, aka Cypher, KJ, and Vice, and I have no intention of switching until I hit my dream rank. That means Immortal. I'm giving myself until the end of the year to hit this rank, and then I'm gonna evaluate where I go from there.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it. I worked my fucking ass off on this one, so I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Also, this entire video was edited on twitch.tv/fan9s. That's where you guys can see the Immortal journey unfold, as well as see me working on the rest of my videos. I also have a Discord where you guys can come hang out with my community. They're all pretty chill. Plus, we play some in-houses sometimes in Valorant, so if you want to get a chance to clip me or own me completely, you can see it there. Also, for people that are subbed to my Twitch or members of my Discord, I will be giving you guys exclusive content like behind-the-scenes footage or bloopers. That way you get a little bit of extra bang for your buck, and you can help support the channel, which is really awesome. I have a lot of people to thank for helping out with this video. I asked so many friends to help out, and they all were just so kind to give up their time to help me out with this video, so thank you to the following people. I would like to thank Danny, Zasco, Zammy, Path, and Dopai for all lending their voices over for this project. I sincerely appreciate that they took the time to do it, and I think they made the transition slides a whole lot cooler. Speaking of the transition slides, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Buggo for custom making all of the transition slides in this video in Blender. This kid is incredibly talented. He is one of Valorant's most creative, up-and-coming creators. Please, please, please check out his channel. I'd like to thank my friends Ulrich and Sajai for helping with some of the edits in this video, as well as contributing a lot of really good ideas. Thank you so much to both of you. Lastly, I want to thank my best friend Chris for assisting so much with this video. He let me film the yap parts of this video on the backroom casting couch in his nice-ass apartment. He converted all the yapping files for me so that way I could put them in my editing software, and also for just being an amazing friend and assisting with the video in any way that he could. You can check out his channel at twitch.tv/Dermu, where he plays a lot of games on there. Feel free to yap with him. He's a pretty cool guy. And yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. I'm sorry this video took an eon to come out. I'm hoping to upload monthly for the rest of the year. I hope I can come through on that promise. That's pretty much all I have to say. I look very forward to attempting to hit Immortal one last time, and I hope you guys can join me on that journey as well. Have a great day. Please take care of yourselves. Take care. Fuck, I forgot to tell people to subscribe.